Welcome to Sims for Seniors. Today, we will be taking a break from our Sears home builds and build one of the most iconic homes in TV, the Brady House. Here are a couple of fun facts before we get started. The exterior of the house is real, but the interior scenes were filmed on a soundstage. The layout of the real home does not match the iconic set. In 2018, HGTV purchased the house for $3.5 million and renovated the interior to match the TV show exactly, creating a true life Brady home. I think we will go to Del Sol Valley because it looks most like Los Angeles. Move here. And I've only created a couple of characters. In full disclosure, I have tried to build the shell of the house about 3 times. The problem that I'm coming up with, if you look at the picture up here, is it is one story. And obviously, in the show, we see 2 stories. The only solution I could come up with is to make the whole darn thing 2 stories. The HGTV crew, when they remodeled this house, they put a second story up here, but it was not visible from the road. And I tried to do that, and I just couldn't do it without making the roof obscenely tall, and I did not like the look of it. So we're just going to go with 2 stories and work from there, because my main goal is really to try to get the interior as accurate as possible. So we're going to get this front piece here, and then the long piece comes out. Oh, there's a little alcove, the door. Let's do that. Let's go 3. Take this back, and then come up here and do the long part of the main house. There we go. Get some more light on the process. Now, we won't be doing the interior in this episode. I'm just going to try to nail the exterior. The picture that I have shows a little bump out here of another part of the house. I'm assuming that's Alice's little bedroom thing. It's set back a little bit from the house, and it doesn't really show how far back it goes. We'll put it, come on, my mouse is not cooperating today. What the heck? Start it back about here. Probably go 4 tiles. And then back. Now, it is time to make this a second story. I really hate doing that, but I could not, for the life of me, figure out another way to do it. Now, let's go for the roof line. And we've got a gabled roof here, going the other direction. And it goes over the door, like so. Then it comes out over the landing of the door, the entryway. Let's take that out. Make it evenish. There we go. Now let's finish our roof. And another gabled roof that extends the main part of the house. to there. And I think that is entirely too tall. Let's extend that in. Bring that up. There we go. Got a little bit of a clip there, but it kind of shows that in the picture. I don't think this roof needs to be that tall either. Now this part is also just like this part. Another gabled roof in a different direction. There we go. And the roof is a little bit lower than the adjacent roof. For the front door, it looks like there are 2 steps that go up. So let's bring the whole house up on a foundation. Whoops, what did I just do? Let's bring the whole house up. See how many steps that gives us. That's 3. Move that back. How about we take the house down 1 notch? Now we have 2. That works. Let's put us a door in. I'm going to sort by Del Sol Valley, which is Get Famous. And I believe from all the pictures I've looked at, this here is the driveway where Mike parked that 70s car. And then back here would be the kids' play area, you know, where they had the potato sack races. Let's get a door. Something 70s, like that. We'll leave that color for now. Now the bottom of the house has stone, and the top has vertical paneling. That might work. Do this for a little bit. Live with this for a little while, see how we like it. Now, as I am looking at the picture, this part of the house, right here, overhangs just a little bit. It also shows the brick going up 1 tile, the edge of the house. Here, we'll put it on the inside too. Let's take our walls down. So here we would have that entryway, and if I remember correctly, that was up on a bit of a platform. What's that going to do to our front? I'm always leery of platforms. Let's just make it 4. That raised our stairs up. Dang it. That's really messing with our stairs. But I don't know that there's anything we can do about that. Just have to live with it, I think. That's the thing with building real life house plans in The Sims. You have to make some sacrifices. What would that do for us? What other colors? Can we get a pinky beige? Darker. Well, that's almost kind of pink, but I don't like it. What other paneling do we have? That's definitely not it. Let's go with siding. That looks more accurate, only it's not that dark. What's the lightest color they got? Gray. Ah, what else? We've got the paneling with the stone on the bottom, but the stone doesn't go up that high. We don't have any better color choices. Got pink corrugated metal, which would mimic that look. It is definitely vertical, though. What colors does that come in? See if we can get a nice beige. That might work. Redo my stone. Now, I'm not so sure that I like the stone color. Did we lose our wall? Gosh. Let's try this. Yeah, it messes with our stairs. But we did not lose our door. And then we can put stairs going down here where we always see Mike and Carol having coffee and reading the paper. I don't like what it did to my stairs, but I don't think there's a thing I can do about it. All right, let's go back to this rock and stone. See if we like anything better. That's a little more subtle. Yeah, I like that better. I don't know if this is stone here or not. Yeah. So you come in the house, then you're going to go down here, which means those stairs would have been right there. Pretty sure of it. They were open, weren't they? Out like that. Not that direction. Not that direction. I know I said I am not going to worry about the interior right now, but I wanted to make sure we could place some stairs there. Not pleased with this. I don't know. It's going to have to work for now, though, unless I come up with a brilliant idea. Now, also watching the series, they have a lot of shrubbery, palm trees, all sorts of things. Now, I know there was some controversy when HGTV was redoing the house. There was a really old palm tree that had to be moved for construction, and it was kind of a big deal because they didn't want to kill it. Now, I'm not happy with Sims shrubbery. I think they are like they're too small. Because this looks on the picture pretty overgrown. And I don't like these. I mean, who does that with their bushes? Like this fern, it's just too small. Let's make it bigger. See, that looks more proportional. Where did it go? I'm going to have to turn on. Move objects on. It's going to have to come on. I also think for the shrubbery problem, Might use some trees and size them down. What would that do for us? That's kind of weird. I'm going to put that off to the side. What about this tree? Now that might work. Put one over there because it shows one in the picture over here. Okay, I'm gonna play with some landscaping, and we'll come back and look. I also am gonna go watch a couple episodes and see if we can kind of carve out what we're gonna do with the driveway. And if I remember right, there's a garage. Because I think we always see Greg in there working on his bike, or Bobby or somebody. After watching a couple episodes, I finally got a shot of the driveway, and there is nothing special about that driveway. It's just pure concrete, no edging, no curves, but it does end in a garage. So we will put a garage here. Bring it up a little bit. And the style of the garage just strangely did not match the style of the house. It had like spandrels in the opening. So we'll put a couple columns in. See if we can do a couple spandrels. We'll take it out to the road. There we go. It doesn't look like that's the color I wanted. There it is. And we're going to extend that out. But then I noticed the back fence is stone. And not the stone from the house. It's kind of a molded stone. Maybe that will work. It was higher than that though. This is where we might need to go with the wall. The proportions for this house might be too big. Now, of course, we know in the backyard, we've got to have some kids' stuff. Now, I noticed coming off of the driveway, there was a built-in fireplace. I'm not sure if we could build a wall and then put that in, or do an outdoor kitchen. Might work. If we enclose it, it is not going to be useful. We won't be able to use it. I have to think about a workaround. Need a different color here. That blue's not going to work. Now, other outdoor things they had. The planters, they had an arbor. Let's look at outdoor objects. Of course, there was a doghouse back there, for Tiger. Do we have doghouses? I rarely play with pets, so I don't know. I don't see one. Will we have to build a doghouse? I think so. That's strange. Why is there no doghouse? What is up with that, Sims team? I mean, there's a cat house, a cat condo. Where's the love for our outdoor dogs? Shoot, that makes me mad. Now, if you remember the episode where Cindy and Bobby were trying to break the teeter-totter record, but I don't recall ever seeing a teeter-totter. There we go. Not thrilled about the color. Need something darker. There we go. Nice wide open backyard. So Greg and Bobby can toss the football around, hit Marcia in the nose. I hope you are enjoying this build of the Brady house. It's harder than I thought it would be, primarily because of the whole second story thing. But once we get inside, I think it's going to be pretty straightforward. Because we know, take those walls down while I'm finishing my thoughts here. Everything in that house is oriented around the staircase. And I think I may have been wrong, unless I move the staircase, about this little extra piece out here being Alice's house. I don't think it's necessary. I've seen some pictures without it. But if we go up the stairs and we see the house when you first come in, they come down the stairs. I think it's this way. I'll have to watch again. I know there is a closet up here. There's a fireplace here. And this goes off to Mike's den. Then back here is the kitchen. And then we have Alice's abode. That be right? Am I thinking right? Alice's abode may have to come back a little bit. So I'm thinking up the stairs into the house, then down the stairs into that sitting area where we have a fireplace along this wall. I think fireplace is here, and then a couch, 2 chairs. And in one episode I saw a TV here, and then another episode I saw a TV back here in what would be the den. But you can see all the way through the dining room to the kitchen, and then Alice's room. And it also seems like there's a outside entrance over here. So I hope you are enjoying the Brady house build. I've got a lot of kinks to work out. Floor plan may be too big in some places and too small in others, but we'll work through it. Make sure you give this video a like if you enjoy it, and of course subscribe so you never miss a new episode. So until then, everyone have a great day.